Morning, y'all. How are you guys today? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for sharing this wonderful morning with me. Been a minute. Had to figure a few things out. So, here we are. Yay! So, y'all going to get ready with me today. I was just going to focus on eyes, but I still am in a sense. But we're just going to do the whole face. Whole face. Everything. Bam. Okay, so here we go. I found a new product. Yes, awesome. But Yensa. So we're going to do the tone up primer because it helps to prep the skin. It helps to. I have large pores, so it helps to fill those in a bit. I just have a little bit. I don't need a whole lot. Mostly just right in there. Excuse me a minute. I had to make sure it's in there. So then, there. I'm usually a CC, but this one's a BC, which it's fine. It's the BB and the CC together, and it also has an SPF in it. So it's all good, right? Right. So, it's been a minute. What have y'all been up to? By the way, this is medium warm. And I'm going to use it with my fair brush as usual. Yes, so this is the 820F. It's an okay brush, except for it sheds. And I've only been using it a little bit. But I deal with it. So, one of the main reasons why I kind of wanted to do this video was because I've been seeing these videos on TikTok and Insta and all them other ones saying how to and how not to put on your makeup. Alright, so that aggravated me a bit. FYI, there is no right and there is no wrong way to put on makeup. They say, hey, this is recommended or this is recommended, but you can try out either ways that are recommended by whoever says are recommended. It's whatever works for you. So for me, here's a prime example. They say that for anybody over, I don't know, 25, 35, whatever it is, that to put under eye concealer on, you have to do it a certain way. You can only do it here and here and voila, call it a day, right? Wrong. I'm 38. That's not happening for me. You see my circles? They're dark. So this is what I do. This is where I rebel. No, I'm joking. It's all good. I use my Maybelline Magic Eraser. I stopped using it for a while because I'm like, oh, these other products were great. Just erases a lot. And I also use Bye Bye Under Eye in medium neutral. This is in honey. I really wish I knew. Yep, we'll go with honey. Sounds good to me. 140. 140 is honey, 140 is honey or something. For reference. And all I do is give this 2 clicks and a dollop of this right on top. Ooh. And I do the entire under eye. Just don't do a little here and I don't do a little there. No, I do the entire under eye. And I do the same thing with the other one. Like, oh, this is how they say don't do that. This is how they want you to do it. They want you to do here and here and then blend it all in. No. It don't work for me. It's like, oh, it'll look kicky, it'll look this, it'll look that. It won't look any of that if you apply it correctly, not the technique. If you apply the product the way it's supposed to be applied to the face, not how it's applied, not the technique of how it is applied to your face. Just this is all going like this because that's what this is for. Just to cover up the dark circles. And I put a little on top of my lid. You know. And voila. And that is how my circles are hidden. I know it looks really weird, but here in a minute, it won't look that weird anymore. For my brows, I play around with my brow product all the time. Ooh, it moved. So this time we're using Billion Dollar Brows and the little doodad. It's just, this is brow butter. Billion Dollar Brows brow butter in taupe. And all I do, see, and that's another thing. Haha, I just realized. So they say apply. I'll get it right one day. Apply before you put the foundation on, so it stays on. And once again, it's what works for you. Excuse me a moment while I put my brows on. This is all really, actually, you know what? You're gonna help me here. We're gonna put them on together. Oh, this is hard. Yep, that's not happening. All right. And I don't add extra squarage to my brows. All I do is just fill them in. That way they still got that natural look. And that's all I'm doing. You can see I have a mirror off to the side here. Just put it on like that, and then I just take the spoolie and I spread it out, and voila. And then if there is anything that needs cleaned up, which there probably always is, take my dirty sponge and just go along the edges and clean them up. Excuse me. And voila. And then if I clean them up too much, I can just go back and go like this. I was told one time, they're sisters, not twins. Don't make them look exactly alike. Make them look like they're related. That one's adopted. Because they don't do that. Alright. So, now that, oh yeah, and every once in a while, if I feel fancy dancing, I take a lighter shade. This one is Dose of Colors Concealer. I usually go for the, the Tarte Shape Tape. Yeah. If I want a little extra highlightation, I make words up or cover a little bit of imperfections up. Like so. And it all depends too on what concealer I use or what foundation, because this color works well with this color. These colors work well together, and I have no idea why it's doing that. The product is used every day, and it's only inside of the thing. So, all right, it's on. So, once again, Maybelline Lasting Fix. All I do is take some of that powder on wrong brush. This brush here. This is my concealer buffer brush. So this is all I do. Get in there and buff it out. And voila. But oh, my face is still sticky. That's okay. Wet and Wild Translucent is on the way. So I take Farrah F50. It's tapping in that big old container. I love this container. I reuse the containers. I ran out. I had to put Revolution in it. I love these containers. I know, and you're probably going, why are you putting it on like that? Don't do that. Oh my gosh, no way. Hi. I hope y'all's lives are getting back to normal, by the way. I'm not still figuring things out. See, I have a little imperfections over here. That's fine, that's fine. They'll be covered up soon anyways. Just hang on. Just hang on. So, now that we have this on, I'm gonna grab a drink of my coffee real quick. Excuse momentum. Time in. I'm going to use these ones. My Loved Craft Beauty. They're great. If I only had a highlight palette like this, it'd be awesome. So, my contours and my blushes that I use. And this is how we do. Oh, yes. I go back and forth at times. Sometimes I use this brush, sometimes I use that brush, but this Firma brush 103, that's angled, works a heck of a lot better than my other contour brush. So what I do, I've gotten a little tan, so I got some sun going on, so I'm going to use a little darker color, but when those times that I don't have a lot of color going on, I get into this one, and then if I get just, then I do both of them. Just that much. Just. And I know there's people, and I've seen video. I'll come back in the start. Sorry. That puts a dop, 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 dop. Ooh, some dark dop, 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 and go blend, 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 blend. And no. I tried using a cream, and no. I like the powder because the powder for me blends a lot easier. I do have a contour that is a liquid in a sense. It's a stick and you gotta blend it in like that. It doesn't work well for me. It's like once it's there, it's there. Now with the powder, I can play with the powder all I want. And as you can see, that's the lighter color. Here you go, we'll go like this. And don't mind my balding. If any of you guys know what works well for that, please, awesome, if you could tell me. I have to tie my hair up on the daily for work. So, alright, this is how I do this. I know I do it so fast, you're like, oh, hang on, slow down. Alright, so I took that color, went in right here, went around my hairline, and then right at my jawline, okay? And then down my nose. And then whatever's left over, I just go right here on the sides. And voila. Now there is a technique that I did learn because I was always looking at other people. I'm like, why does it look like that? I can't get it to look like that. I kind of figured out how it got to look like that. So I did take this one into consideration, and I do use this one for if you can't get that look just right with the blush and the highlighter and the bronzer and the contour and all the fancy on the cheeks, right? This is what you do. This is what I saw. They say take your 2 finger and you put them right beside your nose. Depending on how big your fingers are, you can go like that, but that's not going to look right. So you can go like that. I'm onto the blush now. So I take this color and that color and I mix them up because the other one's just way too big for me. But I think today I might change it. I'm gonna take this color and that color and see what happens. So my 2 fingers right here. Just as a guide. And then I have this fluffy brush to blend it all in because that looks really pink right now in this light. In this light, on here, yes. But out here, no, it does not look that pink. But at any rate, oh my goodness, lighting is everything. Complex Culture. Oh yes, my blush brush. Guess what? You would have never thought. It's a Farrah brush. I love Farrah brushes. They're like the best brushes ever. This is the Cheeky N218. So I take my Complex Culture brush, that is the plush powder brush. And I just blend it together. Then if I notice one side is darker than the other one, then, you know, voila. So that is that. And I also do something else backwards. I'm ass backwards. I'm so sorry. But that's how I have been, and that's how I will continue to be. So they say that you should put your eye makeup on for any fallout. If you do it right, that's not happening. I put my eye makeup on last because I like to concentrate on my eye makeup. That is this done. Bam. We're done in like 10-15 minutes, you know, depending. But I like to concentrate more on my eye makeup. It makes it, I don't know, it makes me feel better, I guess. So today we are going to be using a Shayna B. Shayna B Miami Nights. Okay? I'm deciphering which one to do, but this is what I'm gonna do. Ooh, it does bend backwards. These are her wonderful colors. Yes, so what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is take this one, some of that one, and that one. But then again, as I'm looking at this, I almost want to do that one, and that one. Or just do that and call it a day, right? See, that's why I do my eye makeup last, because I make it look right. I want it to, you know, stand out and be like, hey, how you know, and be like, so decisions. If only it's so live and be like, hey, which one? I think I'm gonna know. Grab me some coffee right quick. Oh, and just so you know, before I put all it on this makeup, I put on my Yensa Peptide Renewal Face Cream. I love Yensa product. Yensa products and Farrah brushes, bam. So now, when it comes to eyeshadow though, my eyeshadows, I like Miss Glam's. I do use a lot of hers, but at the same time, I was not prepared for my brushes. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yeah, this is how. That works. When I go on a trip, I don't have all these brushes. Yeah. This one. Alright, so Miss Glam's. And I'm going to dig into, space. We're going to put some space and we're going to mix it with a little bit of the MIA Mauve, and we're going to put that in the crease. This is what we're doing. I look down. I'm so sorry. But for the way I get it in there, this is how I put it on. This is how I do. And then I look up and I blend. And make sure the color is about even, which it looks like it is. So now this is where we put on. I tried makeup yesterday in a quick without doing this. And I kind of like the eye primer better. So I am stuck on You by Beauty Crop eye primer. I love this stuff. As you can see, it's about out. But I used to apply it with my finger, but I don't do that no more. I have a Pure Minerals Maximum Coverage concealer brush, I guess. But I just put a little bit on the edge. And I just tap it like that, like so. Wow, I can do that on here. Doing some things like looking in the camera on here. I feel really far away. Oh, I just whacked that one out. I'm fixed. You fixed. Alright, there we go. Primer. So then I'm gonna take my Firma brush, the 204 eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna go into Venetian Gray. Okay? Okay. And if you put your eyeshadow on last and you do have fallout, I always make sure I have a fan brush around. I have my $1 billion my $1 billion brushes. It's a fan brush, and all I do is just, like right here, it's all going wackadoo. So then after I'm done, I just fix it a little bit. So there's that one. So then I'm gonna take my brush I can't find right now. Oh, who is this? Loris, my Loris brush. These are also very good brushes. This is a flat shading LR002 brush. And we're gonna dip it into Lincoln Red. Yeah, this would be great in the fall. If you're going to Ohio State football game, baby, go Bucks. Bleed that scarlet and gray. So then I'm gonna take, oh, guess what? You can't even read it now. Can you read this one? You can. So these ones were part of a set. I have more, but they're Farrah brushes once again, right? Surprise! And I'm going to dip it into Ice Palace. And I'm going to put that into the corner. And I also saw another technique. It works better, I guess, if you don't have primer, but I have primer and it works just as well. So I just put them on there. I didn't blend nothing. Use Farrah brush. This is the 35E Farrah brush. Farrah. And all I do is go over like this. Wipe it off a little bit and then just go like this. Clean any messes up. And I do go back again, you know, just a little bit and just, But it's however you want to do it. This is how I do. You find a way to do it. That's your technique. You do it that way. Ain't no right or wrong technique on how to put on makeup. It's all in what works for you. So, Then we will take, where'd it go? My winged. This is what I use. This is my wing, my fly wing 20. They all used to say what they were on them. This one has since, well, no. This is my fly wing 20. It's my little, then I will take that gray and I'll go underneath. The entire eye. See, and then this is another thing. They're like, oh, don't do this, or do this way, and don't do that. Use eyeshadow for your liner on your bottom lash. Don't line your waterline. I do both. They say don't do that. That's a no-no. I do both. And I'll show you. Just hang on. Because I don't understand why there's rights or wrongs. It's whatever works. There's no right or there's. Everybody's different. I don't understand. See, and then I just go back up. I'm just like, you know. Ooh. Making complete disastrous mess. Maybe get some dark just in the crease right there. And I'm looking down once again. I'm so sorry. Blend, blend, blend. Clean up. Voila. And that is. Then if you want to add a little bit extra color, you can always take that red. And then that ice palette, which I end up putting in the corner anyways. And when I do that, I also use, this is technically a crease brush, but it's too small of a crease brush for what I like to use. So I have found that it works. In the small places, corners, your eyes. And this is an e.l.f. Professional Eye Crease Brush. That's what this is, but it's itty bitty. Like, so yeah, it doesn't work for the crease, but it works for everything else that I want it to work for. And that's that. So, I'm going to use the new liner I just got. It's Dragon Beauty. Dragon, not Dragon, Dragon. And to make a smooth application on your upper line, you can pull your eyelid. If you have creases, and I will say that the older you get, the more creasy your eyelid gets. Oh, and another thing I don't do yet is wear false lashes. I have been experimenting with them. Sorry, I'm out of camera right now. This is what I'm doing. See if I can do this. Just pull my eye a little, and the application is smooth. I've been learning how to put on lashes, but I personally do not need lashes because my lashes are long as is, and I'll show you once I put on some mascara. So then, this is how they say, leave it, mascara, call it a day, walk away, drop the mic, bam, game over, right? Wrong for me. I'm going to put Easy on the Eyes Sugar Tarte Black by Tarte. It's in black. And I'm going to do this. So, this is how it looks with the eyeliner. This is how it looks without the eyeliner. It all depends on how big you want your eyeballs. Right? Right. Okay. Voila. That's how I do it. So I also got a new mascara. Oh, this is the best mascara. I thought Anastasia was good. Huda Beauty. You get 2 curl in length and you get a volume. The curl, I like the curl. We're going to use the curl today. The curls one looks like that. This is, let's see if I can do this in here. Oh, look at that. I am not doing it very well. Yeah, something like that. So I hope you guys learned something, took back something, and got everything you've ever wanted and needed for the moment. If not, I guess there's other places to go for information, I guess, right? I turn the curl upside down when I do my bottom lid. Sometimes. And then I'll go back in and clean it up. But I don't think I'm gonna. I think we're good. So then I'm gonna take, this is Ofra, this is pressed banana powder. And what I do when I'm done, I just take, as you can see, I use a lot of it, my concealer butter. And just go like that. Make my eyes a little. So then we're going to use another Ofra product. Ofra products are awesome. I love their highlighters. This one is, oh, guess what? This one's glazed donut. It does fall out, but it's very pretty. And once again, I'm going to use a Miss Glam brush because I love Miss Glam brushes for little things. This is the SL41, it looks like, Glam. They're so pretty. Put some highlighter on, right there, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. I don't line my lips. I'm sorry, I don't do nothing with my lips. I don't put eyelashes on. I don't do none of that. So then I'm done. This is it. This is done. This is finished product. I'm gonna take some Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray from Kimchi. This stuff's awesome. I used to use Morph, but this does just as well. And spray all over. Let that dry, and voila. Hey, there it is, the finished product. The eyeshadows, the faces, you know, the good stuff. And thanks once again for spending time with me. Hopefully you learned little. Hopefully you got entertained, because that's what I'm here for, entertainment. And we'll catch you on the flip side next time. Bye.